Bill Perkins can buy out right now after me making the best salad I've made in this house so far. He can buy out for a grand total of $11,999. Not a penny more, not a penny less. Businessman Bill Perkins recruited 10 aspiring poker players and gave them a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A mansion in the Virgin Islands, a yacht, and $20,000 cash. This is the Thirst Lounge. I'm the prop bet king! I made a bet with Bill Perkins to go vegan for 6 months. No odds, 1-to-1. My $12,000 versus his $12,000. It's time to go vegan, boys. Vegan time it is.
The cow population of the world definitely owes Bill Perkins a big thank you for getting Jon to go vegan.
He loves to eat.
But I'm gonna crush some fucking meat tonight.
He will literally be eating all day. Like you can just close your eyes for 5 seconds. If he's not eating, close your eyes for 5 seconds. You will open them and he will be eating.
Okay, that mac and cheese is very good.
There is nothing I wouldn't do. I think anything can be done at the right price. I will also take a prop bet from anyone, anything. I also took one from my mom. My mom's gonna bet me $100 I can't go 1 week without saying the F word.
You got a prop bet going with your mom.
Oh my God, my mom's like, start 10 o'clock. 10:05, my mom gets an e-transfer for $100 from me. The one prop bet that I think I really might be in trouble for is gonna be the one with my mom. Fuck.
Did you just lose it?
No, we're not started yet. Wait, when does this air? Fuck. To be honest, I kind of want the lifestyle change too, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to I don't know, see what this does for my life. See if my energy levels, my mental ability.
Jon's strategy with putting $12K down on this is definitely he cannot afford to lose. I think Bill is thinking about how this is something that can be really good for Jon.
I feel like he's really ready for it right now, but there's going to be some testing times throughout the coming months. Not necessarily when he's away from the island, but most definitely when he is on the island.
None of this, none of this. Wait.
Veggie burger.
This is it, right?
Veggie burger.
This is my shit, right?
Oh yeah.
I literally can't even do it as egg whites.
Are you kidding me?
No. Fuck! That would have been a sick find.
So I really hope he does it. I'm just still against Jon.
I think the hardest part of this vegan prop bet is going to be just being mentally aware of what I'm eating 24/7. Vegan Caesar!
Do you even like Caesar?
I don't think it will be difficult, but I also don't think it will be a piece of cake. I've been searching a lot of things. There's gonna be a lot of interesting things I can eat. I feel like there's a lot of spices and sauces that are still pretty vegan, that are still fully vegan, that I'll be able to use. Like these hot cauliflower bites. Oh, baby.
I actually don't think he'll struggle with it that much. I think he will at first, but not in the long term.
I think Christmas is going to be really hard. I just insinuate Christmas with meat, and I just know I'm a sucker for meat. I love meat. Long meat, sausages, long meat, small meat, medium meat, beef, long meat, burgers, firm meat, long meat, pork. I love the sauce that drips off of meat. It's insane, and it does great things for myself.
There's nothing negative that can come out of this bet. I'm just gonna have a lot of fun while I'm doing it, explore some new territories, and take it down. Looks spectacular.
So Jon went out to Costa Rica this last weekend and played in the Cage, which is a $5,000 poker buy-in tournament, his biggest buy-in ever.
Your boy's going to play the Cage. Your boy's going to play the Cage on fucking August 9th to the 12th. I went in not really prepared. I was riding a bit of a high there, and I think I kind of took it for granted and overestimated how good I was.
Pardy's performance at the Cage definitely reflected the amount of effort he put into it prior. I know he didn't come to me and ask any questions. I was hoping he was going to go to Maddie and ask him questions, but I feel like he might not have.
And I actually offered Jon my help this time around, but he didn't want it.
And then he ended up busting the first day.
I was up late the night before the tournament started playing cash games. Just because you win a few games or a few hands doesn't make you a great poker player. So we realized we still have a whole bunch of work to do. So we're back in the lab for sure.
I was with Jon just now, and I think he dropped $300 on cash, and he literally shut the laptop down and said, "I fucking hate poker."
Jon's poker game, I think, has come a long, long way. I think he's got a pretty good foundation now, but I think he needs to really commit to what it takes to get there.
The only person stopping Jon from doing anything is Jon himself.
Jon has been a friend for a long time. We clicked instantaneously because this is a guy who, first of all, is a ton of fun.
Priestley, you're the wiener.
Also a guy that cares very deeply about the people around him.
Your head looks like a fucking potato.
I think we connect well, and I think we're good friends because we understand each other's energy and we're willing to adapt.
That's fucked. I think me and Drew are kind of extreme polar opposites when it comes to the energy and wildness scale. Drew is a very refined, straightforward, relaxed guy. Now I'm just up here pinging off all airwaves.
When I'm sitting there sometimes and it's just us and I'm chill, I look at him and he's chill. I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? It feels different.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but he can get really loud and some would say even obnoxious at times.
Adam! Hello, Adam! 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 Adam, please.
He's constantly at an 11 out of 10.
Come on!
You've seen Jon throw chairs, you've seen Jon escalate quickly. He thrives on that. And so that's how he recharges his batteries. While other people just need their space, he needs more of your space.
Yeah, Jon is definitely the type of guy that will put his foot in his mouth.
Me and my girlfriend better have my own fucking room.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, when she
And then her mom, I'm double teaming it. Double teaming it. No, not her and her mom. Whoa!
I'm like, what
I
are
meant
you talking
I'm
about?
taking 2 rooms.
That's not what that means.
Jon, you sicko.
So we have a bit of a dilemma here in the Thirst Lounge house. We have 8 dudes living here, but only 6 rooms.
Train had a bedroom, beautiful bedroom here in the TL10 house. He went away for 3 weeks. During those 3 weeks, Priestley had moved into the room. Now Train's back, and he wants his room.
Priest dog!
Oh, yeah, what's up, man?
What up, man? How's it going? I get back in, and there's just this awkwardness with Priest right off the bat. So where do you want to put this?
Some of your stuff's in the closet. I guess you can store it there. Every time I've left the island and came back, I've lost my room.
Okay, all right. If you let me know if you just need a day or 2 to clear out. Just grab your stuff, whatever you need. It's totally cool.
Clear out.
I think I'm doing the nice thing, and I essentially shoot him a text. Hey, Priest, I'm gonna be out of here, man, right around the time you're getting here, so feel free to use my room. I texted you before I went to Costa Rica, and I told you, hey, man, you can use my room while I'm gone. And I thought that made it pretty clear that when I got back, this is still my room,
Yeah, I got that text. I didn't really respond to it because no one really has a claim to any room. So
I said, hey man, put your stuff in my room. It's all good. And now when I come back, I don't get extended the same courtesy.
It's funny because that was my room. And then Train came and we didn't have to have any conversation. For me, personally, it was an easy decision to go to the couch and give up the room.
I really don't think Train should get the room back.
I understand both sides. I understand the desire that Train has wanting to come back to a home. On the other hand, Priestley has not had that experience at all and has had to shift rooms every time he's left for a few weeks. So he's had to put up with a lot of inconsistency.
Fuck no, I can't see both sides of it. I see Priestley's side and that is it. I think Train should be sleeping outside. I think that should be a punishment. Out in the fucking pool for 48 hours. Sleeping with the mosquitoes and the heat and the ants.
So it's just whatever works, man. I'm fair game with whatever.
So Train is saying that he doesn't really care what happens with the room situation, but I think that we all know he does want the room.
So how do you want to work it?
we can work out different, a rotating schedule.
Okay. We could do that, or we could do some sort of bet, some sort of challenge.
He wants to challenge me for the room, and I'm like, it's not like that. I shouldn't have to win a challenge to give up my room.
I'm not trying to be stubborn about it. If he's willing to work with me and give me this room, I'm willing to help him out in so many other ways. And I think he just needs to realize that, and he quite hasn't yet.
I'm more of a quiet, reserved type of person. I tend to keep to myself. If like worse comes to worse, I would just like sleep in this closet if I had to.
So Priestley definitely tends towards the more passive side, which definitely makes me worried that he might give up his room a little too easily in this situation.
Should we do a role play?
I'm trained. Hey, what's up, Priestley? You know, I'm back to Costa Rica now, man. Thanks for taking care of my room, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, cool.
Hope you had a good trip.
You're on the couch tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? It's me, Train. I was going to Costa Rica, doing stuff with the kids, doing some commentating, and now I'm back. I don't need my room back. I have a girlfriend, and I need my room back.
That went well, guys.
Yeah,
you're
You're on the, sounds after that combo, you were on the couch.
Yeah, you dominated that.
You lost.
I mean, realistically, dude, I know that there's only so many people in so much space. What it boils down to.
So where would I go? You kick me out of your room.
Well, no, that's the thing is, so let's talk about that. I mean, I don't have like a super hard on for that room. At the end of the day, I just need a quiet place that I can sleep.
Well, Train randomly just fucking took over the master bedroom here. He came in, I walked in one night and he just had his clothes just strategically placed all over the room, just like a dog pissing like around places trying to mark his territory. Absolutely absurd. And Priestley's still just, you know, living life large in our original room the boys were still fighting over. They both win, they both have a room. I'm the fucking loser. I'm still on the couch every friggin' night. Fuck's my bed. Fuck you, Train.
Jon, you done it.